love me. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.
Alright, so I'm back for a quick mod review on one of the mods that I have here on the internal server that I wanted to show to everyone. As you can see, I am currently sitting in my jacuzzi. This is one of the perks of the mod and all the different things that come with it. So without further ado, I'm going to show you guys exactly the different things that we can actually create on here. So you can see my pool here. I don't want to spend too much time out here because this is on the Ark Eternal. So anybody who is playing on this server, this is one of the mods that is on here that you can take advantage of. So there's the pool, of course, and a diving board, and the jacuzzi as I just showed everyone there. So if we go in now, all of this stuff is made in the our home decor table. If I type in RR, you can see it here. Doesn't take a whole lot to make, and the majority of the things here aren't very expensive either. So when you craft that, you'll be able to access what you see here. And this is all the different things that you can make as far as decorating goes. Like you can create a bathroom. They have all the different storages, like specifically for the veggies. Of course, all the resources, all the different things like that. You've got the coaches. There's bathroom cabinets. I mean, they even have gone as far as to have a roll of toilet paper that you can have on the wall. So you've got your bath sinks, all your different lightings and things like that, all the different decorations for the different holidays. They have literally computer, keyboard, so you can make your whole office gaming setup, and you can see that you can, looks like they're playing Ark there. They have TVs. There's another little computer that you can do. All the office chairs, the desks that you can obviously put on there. You can make your a nice gaming room or entertainment room. There's guitars, there's drums, there's pianos, there's switches, there's PlayStation 4s in here, there's aquariums, pool tables, there's the PlayStation there, foosball tables right here, like literally everything. Like you can literally create whatever kind of base design, different rooms, and decorate it however you want. Like I don't think there's anything here that they really missed. There's the toilets, there's the beds, of course, and all of those things. There's the toilet paper I said, so you've got pizza to decorate with for your kitchen. There's blenders, microwaves, I mean everything. There's really everything. Fountains, so lots of different things, obviously, that you can use. Coffee cups. It really is amazing. We've got curtains, there's bedroom stuff. As you get down into some of the other stuff, there's some things here that can actually, that you would use in your typical game. So here's your compost bin. So it just looks a little nicer. I have used it. It's not any faster, but it's just a different look for it for sure. This is something that will craft all the dyes for you. So this burns spark powder at low temperatures. It dehydrates food, so this would be equivalent to your preserving bin. You've got the forge that comes with it. So same idea as the forge you would make in the game. This is also a different type of forge. It looks like a toaster, so you can actually turn your metal into ingots. A microwave to cook your meat. There is a kiln, which will you put your unrefined resources in to refine them, like your craft clay and sulfur, so that's definitely good. There is this mortal and pestle. I did build it. I haven't used it yet, so we're definitely going to give that a try. So it's called the speed mortal, or seed mortal. So I'm assuming we can make all the seeds and stuff now that with Ark's update and everything. Seeds are a little bit harder to come by and they go bad, so I definitely think this would come in handy. There's a trash bin that you can spoil your raw meat for making your narcotics. Here's a smithy. So it looks like you can place your materials with blueprints in this to create certain advanced forges. So that's definitely interesting. So it looks like a vanilla Smithy. A vacuum cleaner. So this looks like it was, oops, this one looks like it was definitely equivalent to like the, oh goodness, the item collector with the SS Plus mod. So it collects items that the dinos drop on the ground. Also wool from sheep, so that's beneficial. And it will distribute the poop to the compost bins of the dung beetles to make the fertilizer. So that's definitely very, very cool. Here's another one. So it looks like this one does pretty much the same thing. So this one will collect dropped items, poop, acatina paste, unfertilized eggs, pearls, gotcha crystals, owls, pellets, and all of that. So that kind of looks like that little Roomba that would just kind of go around and just pick things up. It does have the kibble cooker, so I did build that. We'll take a look at that and see what that does. This is the egg boiler. So it collects the fertilized eggs and incubates them. So that is definitely an advantage. So definitely something that's cool that comes with this mod. Keep the perishables from spoiling for a long time. Sounds like it's getting to be nighttime. We've got a kitchen mixer, so it looks like we can place materials along with blueprints in this to create certain high-end machined items. So that sounds interesting. So here's a blender. So this you can transmute chemical substances with extreme efficiency. There's a washing machine, which sounds like it's equivalent to like the grinder. You can make your own beehive, like SS Plus, so it takes 50 giant bee honey in order to do so. I did craft that blender, so we'll take a look at that as well, see what that does. And then the kitchen stove and things like that obviously will cook meat just like your fire would do, or your industrial cooker. So that's pretty much everything that it has to offer. I mean, I don't think it's really missing anything. So some things that'll help you out as far as your gameplay go, and some of it is just for decoration. So you can see here, I actually built the computer just so you guys can take a look at how neat that actually looks. So you can see they're playing Ark on the island there. Looks like they have OBS set up and Steam on one of the screens there. So I mean, they really did not miss anything when it came to the detail put into this for sure. And it's a lot of really modern stuff, so it's definitely nice to look at. So here's some of the things that I built here so that we could actually see maybe what exactly they do. They had some interesting descriptions. So let's see. So this looks like we can, okay, so we would put the berries in here, and then it would craft the seeds for us. So that is actually, what is a bingleberry? I have no idea what a bingleberry is, but other than that, so it looks like you just basically put in the berries, and then you'll get the seeds for it. So that's definitely something that'll help out. Now this was the little crock pot kibble maker. So you can see here it does craft all the kibbles. The only thing different in this than just making kibble yourself in your basic Ark game is it takes kibble paste. So it takes all of the same ingredients except for kibble paste. As you can see, it's missing the eggs. Now the kibble paste takes any 2 dinosaur eggs. So with this, you wouldn't have to necessarily worry about having a different collection of dinosaurs needed for their special eggs to make the special kibble. So, I mean, it's a little bit cheaty, but if you want a different way to kind of play the game, it's definitely a little bit easier. You'll still have to have your garden and all of that. You can make your wyvern milk, which is definitely convenient rather than having to knock out a wyvern and waiting to take its milk. You've got your nameless venom, your veggie cakes, so you've pretty much got everything that you can think of here as far as your gameplay goes. So you can make your ambergris as well. So that's definitely very neat. So last but not least here, I have no idea what this was about. Okay. Okay, so it's a place that you can make like your polymer. Oh, okay, so I guess kind of like the fabricator. Sort of. I mean, you can't make everything that you can make in your fabricator, but for the majority, a lot of the stuff, your air conditioner, your fridge, lamppost, looks like your remote keypad. So that's actually pretty cool. So you can go in here rather than having that great big what do you call it? That thing over here, fabricator. You have a smaller, more compacted version of it that kind of makes the this necessary things that you kind of make really in your beginning stages when you're first getting started on art with your fabricator. So that's definitely really, really neat. So yeah, I mean, that was pretty much the mod itself. You can see I have a little welcome mat that I made from it, little exit sign because I keep forgetting which door to go out that takes me inside. So definitely take a look at that mod. I definitely highly recommend it. It pretty much has everything you could possibly want as far as decoration goes, so you don't have to have five different mods to provide the same thing. I'm someone who definitely enjoys the Decker mods. I have used Eco's Decker and stuff, and I've had multiple different ones of Eco's Decker on one server. But this kind of, eliminates the need for to have more than one and has everything all built into the one. So definitely, I thank you all for joining me on this one. I'm glad that, this mod has been created and it definitely cuts down on the mods I have to add to my servers. And I hope anyone on this server that's playing on Eternal right now is enjoying the server. And as well, definitely checks out this mod and shows me the different creations that they were able to make with their base. I'm excited to see what those look like. So that will be it for this mod review, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.